Mame no ase na yamfa today's agenda nto aso na yeda for na efiada na me ayadom ama ne on the 6th of May ahoden ewo ho ora Adomako be efia adwan me na akọ efiada wonim se efiada bia no ye ne no enedi nkomo na ya ne ye ne se niam ahodo a ye ka bo mu na wotwe mu di ho nkomo no na ono nso so aba na afi obe expand no e de amaye ora John Dramani Mahama nkomodie o holiday no no ye be ka ho asem press freedom eno nso e bai na wotwe mu and also you can ho asem na fe eniam ahodo e ho a opeso de ka ho no na wo de aka ho medin e de ya amfa boache ya wakwa ba
mejo so papa
boko
nyame ne ediniye
okay mpen pia na the motivation na e hyase na any kind fa eno en hyase ansa na ya bayan sama nkasa e ho no
me da se pi anope maminchia atifo ene ahwefo a omo hwe na yesre nyame asomdwe mfa mo man no ne mfa mpaibo ne
da bia wo ba wo se Ghana do akoma so nti ya ma Ghana flag na me nim se wo hwe dan hu ya
abrantie o de ibe shembo
flag no one fancy why Adomako no ebe kun sesi ase
ehia pa ne ama mrofo no edi enim ba ko ne se abrofo nkro dodo no ano ne flag ewo krum ewo ni fi ewo ni bebia we no eye symbol a kire se ho ene oni da so wo da chi nyame onam so uyi nyame si nyame edi eni free one more we ene kire aspiration
okay
nti hunya
okay
na ye nyina mfa hoden no man ho do mfa ntai o mampanin na bi di kire ni asoafo ni nyina achi da bia wo bia no so betumi aye bi anopei me ba na mitie nsem a moka efa kutrukoboni no nani da so ani Yesu Kristo a wo yem
Tyson Fury
yes na me say tie His Excellency na danko akufo-addo a testimony and as na dance dia okodi no da bia no e wo America brotre no say ya metai a testi me tire quotes na no per quote e ba me trimu anu ye no better testimony can ever surpass the one that is given after trials and afflictions.
Okay.
No better testimony can ever surpass the one that is given after trials and afflictions. Inua lawyer amo imse wuti opani echia bebia wo bia no kre anopai no ebi ana tebia wo mu no yare ebi ana wo de eyadwuma ebi ana wo de efiewuru akra ne pesu tuo ebi ana ware mu nsem ebi kura na eyeba bi na wo pe ebi so a ma nyame adom wo mu no enkura no bo mo kyem so a emmo sani esitie bia no the simple ayi a osua firi mu ni say onyame ede wo fa kwan bi so na brepam no wa ma testimony. Let me digress a bit here. So we have bia na danko akufo-addo fa mu nyina no be di president na hwe na o de toto say the make say ahokyere ene apinisie mu ena onya dansidie pa tia ha o say at the end of each month when we receive our stipends we will immediately set aside the amount that we have to give the school matron in order to receive meals for the coming month. The rest of the money was ours to spend, whichever way we wanted. So, of course, we spent it aimlessly, having a good time every weekend. William and I will go to a disco, my first coup d'etat, pay 213. Why has Sebi or Mampeni and Yamia Boa, Amuabidu or Mayanim? Oh, Trankrata, Mama Buno, where ya dance dear plan said, Bosomia sono, Kakra, Wagiano. Now, with your common bitron or your Benua Mamma, the Akenya, most we spent it aimlessly. I didn't be a home near Cody School. What to us to do, baby, and only a dance day. The next disco we go to, watching guests swing to their favorite songs. We were just being teenagers in Tamale, spending the cities we had earned and having what we thought was the time of our lives. My first coup d'etat, page 138. And only a dance day. But so I had dance day on my penny akufo-addo, no many in Anua. I are retitism. So I share Abako Semua, I had to Greek Benumuno. Name the phobia, and you much I say we are seeing now. Though it's arguable. Don't one more say, were you the most eloquent person we've ever had? Now, with him, your friend Demostini.
Okay.
Now, Demostini, no, you will not choose him. You will not to him. Now, so I was say, and son, you will not a papa. And then my miss free. Near one on one cassa, no, a yard for. Now you'll be a 7 in the cassa and a crown and ma. And a Greek also so no so betimi asore dure kura no as part of their process no now you say be a warm gymnastic you to kira obema wa kukuduro ni ade where you weak when you will be a or what's a kukuduro no and I didn't see can be bia ni papa jay and the bush ya to no yedema obi to honum yedema no na nipa kro no so nam so bia nwo woni wo na basashi ade so ba o say fie ni ementi no ofa bibia into ono a esore yi no efamo yi no edi da so asa wa ma no amu ni mmodi mmo abaso na ne botae ni say de nipa si ebu na nimtia ne botae ni say ne kasa emma o kasa yesere no wo ne botae ni so obeya kodrum pempen so awiase nyina no nyame nam so beto ne pono na tamfo ani na no bi oyeye okọ osora no kompo ano na pebbles abo no wasisa bia gunanum na osisa gunanum anu aka na no ato no oye na odi tu america na odi ye with time no na fe the voice no na eba e for shall say reading kata mebrebe serebe ya communication no obetimi establish mastery lo and behold you can never do communication anywhere obra be mention Aristotle obe mention Aristotle Cicero only Italian Roman yipa ana Demosthenes one of the greatest if not the greatest obi a ono na japade nyina no obi ato adi wa meto ne se ne maame nso wu ne nkwadam woni anwoden amuma suam kura no yini to nchen nanso enam didi a wonya ese no matter what me mamusuo mu mmodi abaso no enne no wawuda dada mfiem how do you he stays celebrated when it comes to communication sana Albert Einstein one so sa ne papa na busuafo ne teacherfo ka chen so onye obi a owenim di obetima akọ nanim enne ko wiase no in terms of physics one of the greatest physicists Albert Einstein school crush ase no when he can go university he went through polytechnic and then nyame adom and what you the whole world you can't talk of academia or bra omodidi na dia ba ko very interesting say kodru baby and neurobiologist bi imagine say Albert Einstein adwene no me say dey na different to mbakọ akotu ni funu ni akohwe kotu ya yekim na adwene omu yina owu ye no omu yina adwene sie na omu say ye kohwe de ni wo mu omu ko ya bibia ni wono mu a
different
one adwene mu a different from the pan de no ni nyina ni say psychologists will tell you say the resilient level no na high or you will be no matter the situation he was not perturbed. Or you will be very optimistic, and he was always taking the bull by the horn. Ha! Only buy a DM, and then I dear Kakra two way. Titri Yaman, you say, Mugrampo. Amanya Sam, so we need now Bemwa. Any a whom you know. I can't see opposition at the Bem. Near Yaba Bemudia, a prepare. Nia wo ye no ya manfo bi bu abaso no eno de otan kotu bi ho edu nia kra ne siri se ya no fu achi ade obeka no enka ne nkunu aka fom but you need to be very determined and na akufo-addo asmo kan eboa ba bieu ye ka no na de yeso ye de tumi se se ye nyina agi tumi se onyame ne se hini dia ye party no mo no omyanka obi nhye because the nyame soso ahye no se wo soso anhwe ye now so you adwen say ebia me fa kwan bi so a no fight against the Lord because niema mienu ye nia ya party ni say the battle is the Lord's emodo asem we say Samuel the cast asem no ekunu ye nyame ko Bible mam say appear about 3 times the battle is the Lord's another dan ko akufo-addo o de ano ne kan ye enne wadi adanse entu obi nim ne onyame so hye ne ba bie enti mo emume Adomako Baafi menimtia ena emu odi say ya obofa enimtia ade ani anka for na dan ko akufo-addo so ebre bi me ne sa actor we ye dabo na election time me ko fa odu na ohwe ni lantiva dapo no say anabo enti papa we no ka che say na akufo-addo we tietie 20 million akonya na me be kire dabo ye din sa no nanti anabo se ye tietie a enti ni nyansa na but Abraham now the mechanic say yes. Physically, Nana Akufo-Addo we teach. Mentally, he's a giant. And lo and behold, the very marketing strategy we applied, no, it worked. And we have not been, how do you call it, disappointed at all. What the Sergeant is so actually in Nipebiano, or the Aye, I'm the Bidu. Did the American say, if the battle is the lost, dear, near the Mrs. Yankopon, and we see the Pahini dear. Mama Yenyabotre, don't look at my frailties, don't look at my weakness, don't look at someone else. Now we didn't be a near Nano see the side and two near the sea. Now we shed the nipper beacon. Tom Levin saw the nipper beacon, maybe so be a crack. What I say, and the Tom Levin saw Yameso do about Tom Levin saw also acquires so no, because Yankopo and Diaba come and say Yamen Penny say, Yame or a Democrat. Nyame onyenhye so ene nyame mfoso ade ma obra wa no why wadwene say eno de mempe so wono nsa nyame onhye o se jai twere no de da ye beka kire wo nemum se nyame pa pampam ro nyai nemum de nyame fe ni say ene me pema pa me nom nsa pa me obi a me nom George pa rade me jai nyame ani beje obeboa God doesn't impose. Enti ya kan nyina no nyame ehwe omreye ene wa hoden na ugye mu di manwa no apagya. The battle is the loss.
Me da say press freedom ye fe no hwase.
Me da say pi. Me nua press freedom there. Ekobase ye kan wan say madam me 2 years here makoye two sides of the same coin. Me ye say me manyoni na eba insentry adwuma so a me di mu akotene. Na me nua eyade a eho ehia yi. Be manim difuo bi. Ye friend no Thomas A. Macaulay. And what do side edin the fourth estate of the press no or the buy was say the gallery on which the reporters sit has become a fourth estate of the realm or no na no dey ka te sa asem no so hwen santrefo adwuma no a wo na wo pepe nsem mu eyi niema bi asie niema bi a aye nsem bebrebe asisi ntwetwe eyi a ekotia ankrankra yi edie ne oman no ne wiase nyina tin santrefo adwuma no ne animdifo bi a friend Wendell Phillips or kind say we live under a government of men and money newspaper. Let's say yaw santrefo adwuma entoto nase na tie de Thomas Jefferson, one of the former presidents in America, was say where the press is free and every man able to read, all is safe. Babia and santrejuma no ewo mo fa ahodie no obi anso ekenkan no obi a no enyina hoto so what you say it is santrejuma ne die eya dia indeed is the fourth estate of the realm meaning one mo na hwe say nimdie they make sure information and positive one of course education and entertainment are brought out. The necrad so if you're redefining a central for the CM, Shem Biocrana, one more Jumano, a cock and Yama and said, Any Essisuano. Tiam Fed Yagro. In effect, Sanka, a kind of crap on Pepe Yapanoa, it should have been and central for. Nanso. And nam sababi across sababi asabintino. Tieni and central for me so akandia fa yes and no. Freedom of the press is not an end in itself, but a means to free society. Okay. Felix Frank Fetter was say when you found the sense and trainia. Yes, say ye edia boa mind found ye name yes so nya fa wodie nintino na de wo pɛ no o de ye memo atoa so wɔ ne mpanimfo bi aka fan central adwuma no ho waka sɛ niema hodo wɔ so manfo no te na wɔ se mo mo te Trebu hana de ni GSM kakra de afa ho trebu na de nkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛnsɛm ne bi wɔ hɔ no mo na yɛ pani bi na aka wɔ so mo manfo no te bi wɔ nso na yɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ kwan so so manfo no te bi wɔ wa hwehwɛ mu ne ade nipa no tie sua niema de free centrofo ɛnɛ ba bi a akyi kro ne atem didi akɛse a ɛkɔ so papa me ba so kɔ so papa me ba so kɔ so so tie nia obi so ɛka Arnold Bennett was say journalists say a thing that they know is not true in the hope that if they keep on saying it long enough it will be true also AU dear and then and some trade my so sacred so noble na said the midi kan ye we are seeing atum say na beboa me fa ahudie na tuma wie peye no and then near e bin so ka dia fans and trade man no say so no and some trafo ni bia yo madwene say onim sade ne nye no korɛ na mom so agina so consistently through negative propaganda or car a better assume papa bia be don't know ti has or say if you are not careful the newspapers will have you hate the people who are being oppressed and loving people who are doing the oppression. Malcolm X the kai. Was this why you careful power nya hwe and some tragedy eba mu obi a wono ye sisi no wono momu no wakotan no ache ne wo sisi obi. And exactly that is what is happening in the country. Sasusuna pa say wa de da ho no enya no korɛ. Ya okoye ye no ya bechew. Eba ne sa no National Media Commission akoka mwasem na ye timi atena se atani against innocent person me nua na sentwe adwuma no ye kɔ hinifa anya no nko a say I always turn to the sports section first. The Obisu Kai, L. Warren, or say, I always turn to the sports section first. The sports section rewards people's accomplishment. The front page is nothing but man's failure. Also, I know the one was run up or talk crate say, Obedi car cohe a you say sports for no. The 100 year koto kwashe, Yamesu Sumwana, a capu, Yaji, and the obet me aka. So, na front page, over funnel, no a seni panel. No a seni panel. But let me sound caution here. Share Yenya baby and Saba. Ebenezer to some.
Yamin fan the currency.
Yamin fan the currency. No, you'll be a penasem papa. The Benita Ebenezer to some. The deeper no baby and Saba. It's no changing you. I to some. Couldn't be okay. Your Bakubi so no so no. Okokuma koko. Eddie Mojano a good home. Under President Kufos and people for Betata. A new oh, Mekinding. What you say US and this for winning, you know, or me look US ko ya tache US one. So no, if you don't know, I don't know me just so that I say first press freedom. Maybe the mismatch no. Press freedom is a vital responsibility that ought to be exercised lawfully and patriotically, but not to turn it into a Frankenstein monster. Maybe the American no. We gradually I'm also pushing certain things. If you are saying yes, you are doing the and let me repeat it. Press freedom is a vital responsibility that ought to be exercised lawfully and patriotically, but not to turn it into a Frankenstein monster. See, I can't say Frankenstein monster. Niti atwire mu no say, wo akofa jataba no abetete no na oberi wo. Fa hudi ade amansa ntwerefo no, and then na kwakwa say jataba na nyini obechi yawe. But the press freedom that has been given to people no, it was a one legally. GJ, one code of ethics. Yeah, what's the issue? What you say? But our host man, press freedom no acquire area will be at me say, GJ, journalism is the only professional when it's seal and when it's a qualification be also the big room. Now, anyawa say Ghana Journalists Association, ultimate room, qualification. Monso na more educated. Na tibonko so chedi bonko so bit mabwa. Mami narrow adiano down. When it comes to the press freedom and MPP, our record since time immemorial, nobody.
Now we can say akufo-addo was aberiye no. Enti na chese criminal libel law na ifri ho no. Mepaso. Share a free kwasi broni penso. Ebesi sabri. MPP record on press freedom. Party bien wa be bien on moi obetuma je free ensem o de yan kai achiri kura no se be ya mabunu enkwada be betuma mu no. President Akufo was the first person oba ya na journalism had been practiced in the country over the years and so no amuni baby President Akufo na be see press center. Yes,
obesi ye me no kasai na nado danko Akufo-Addo atwasika wo mo be ye expansion na part we yetimi kasai ya dia etia ensantwere dwuma. Many are saw the no atu nchenya. Yam party we say, and a criminal libel law, and a colonial.
Neo Kocha, Koko, I say Jojo Bruce Cancer.
Jojo Bruce Cancer. Exactly. Jojo Bruce Cancer.
Yes.
Yes. You bet my bobo baby. President Akufo, criminal libel law no. And no, and this is for the buy. Fact must be told. A colonial legislation. I want that. But a bang of a share mukre didi penny. A Kwame Nkrumah mamu. Now the worst of it, a PNDC. You the D and papa. Yeah, the near Susa, but near King Kaimi. Among folk, which them a binum wee. A binum quack, which them. Yes, sir, but our position see a bar. Fortunately, Akufo-Addo, then Anabo another Danko Akufo-Addo, was the Attorney General. Ye buy and 10 times ye free on them. Minia, and a found you buy. Enti no America no Kokosiso said now about the Frankenstein monster na. Subsequently media right to information bill na adaho NDC manifesto right to information bill media so mama oboso kakra nchiro right to information bill keke Now NDC for Akamwasem 2008 India Manifesto, 2012 India Manifesto, 2016 India Manifesto, even 2020 Wamukamwasem. Omantima Fanya Juma, NPP Shebo, Nana His Excellency George Kumkufo, and Intina continuity, Ayajumano, Adia President Kufosha, Sibiano, Nana Danko Kufa Dubai, Wabetwaso. Tigana for Titunian PP for the Kosubian, O Manning Hamu Bribi, the Nana can say we say, O Abemu. Nasa Sabi, a Lucresa Unyashi Gradia, O the Emphanisa. Fato to say, Obi and in your breach in ocean. And the unknown young Mina than a coinsa for mono woman baby acro. Some of you must see a bontesa copema. It will already in a breach full fee. What mean your movie? Papa sanity. Young feeling to a Juma the Danko Akufo-Addo was status abrino. And the one thing, your mamma Nasam now can say you will be your maybe pa. But the point is, say, one district, one factory, no, or near Sabi, what we need in the Soviet market. Free assets when you be no, what will be good? All kind of yes, no. Or for some purpose, no contribution, no, and to wo, ya will constituency, metro, and your men people, or buy a job, hospital, like yes, see, ya could follow your buy, you know. When you can't reach a view, when you can't go see polyclinic, or the same, Bolly. What ya, when you can't go see the Bolly, interchange. A year a bauxite, ye tuna santi, and swadi can't quiet our tamale, your mama, the region. I'm not, I know. But what would you say? Sick them. What you say? No contribution, no job. Share twas mammy. Papa me twaso. A year may pay. But the mammy cost, I'll find it. Now, a you know, your bad will do. See, the American say. A year not done Akufo-Addo. Yes, Saba Bemono, and tell now Fikranu, and then you say you free. So the Bay right to information bill, Abay Act, you know, Mobenya access. A dear baby Akufo-Addo, any MPP, generally, a dear ye. We are a man your semono. Oh, said dear air course or no, Bibia Quaquaya man yourself. Yes. Or share Juma MPP, I have fan central for. Now they better to say, they will how better say. A central for your tata womo, central for your tata womo. Near course or no, a man yourself be woman, oh, man yourself. A man yourself woman, a man yourself woman, and harding. So we are man yourself, until man yourself the woman harding. But the Tiani said, a Juma we say, MPP, yes, I'm here record, my memory and I'm now so. Share what mean, yes, a minister, direct. And now, Bamuni Pebi, our sorty journalist be. Yabai. Standogbe. Yes. Standogbe. Yes. Yaya. Emrana Mia, head of English language department. Ewa Kings, no. He was working under me. Oni Muhib Saidia and Wakoka West Africa Media Foundation. They were all working under me. I was going through their lesson notes, everything. Yaya, Yaba Legon, Owian or Wako GBC. One Pekasa Ebuneho. I was saying, stand up with Edina in the recording machine. Eddie Boho, Obin Kancha, me say, MPP by a Biana, Otakodua, no in America. King George, near friend Abanga, or was Success FM, or Reportuma, despite media. And the fertilizer Bianco for BUIA and this for UIA. No, cement trassy, me follows our story, no. Minia, or Frigo so Kukum and your Koboni to a Mutuso, and what's a saying. Ya dem make us what you say. Me a me confidence keba. No ya adwuma e o Kesben FM. And na omo NDC for so bu omo chi. To omo share that che Kesben etumu 3 days. E dinani without any reason. Ya ba ye what to say obi a chi NDC pani bi so radio station omo ye. And so wow, one mo ye program na nim de ka me nua na call confidence ko pie ho no mo a odrufia ne yem team wawu. Because I make a can, a dorsal, a direct. Make my stories me break, my company me break. I was a crater. You want to for being so chroma or more cancer MPP at breast. So man, I say Azure for one saying, say, Niama be annoyed and John Mahama, and they who cry chance when it's happening, say, you know, the life and the idea was soon. Yes, say, I'm for the challenge to us. Manasi is somebody I respect. In Nipa Oya Juma, made a mirror feeder. MPP opposition, expose our demand, money at the adeno, a boy, you can't take it out. Now, so baby, I could draw no, any part, Mrs. Sanajay. eni ti utie ni sanka bi ni ade de tomre bi so enwie peye na mo masema ye ni adanse ri twase no bi adanse ye tata wo na da bi awokoba no na wa na tata wo ye tata wo o ti ase ayeti so bi a ni din o de menka o de menka ena aposi fo o de say lampo fo hia no na yesi bodi ni encho se menka no sa bodi mi enko se menka enti man ana de amika on ti ase papa ni dia de to no o de menka enti hia na krache udi do se menka o ani attraction so manasi die ya wo ken if truly SOB ye I'll be the first person because I like his writer or ye juma many je home and now ye na ja ye man bebre but a kwenye ono so far so metimi aka ni pain esa ye PPA papa no mi nua manasi ma ho pae wo yina kuma ma wo ne na nante ye o hwew ye obibia na wo wie na kwa esa di wisa is that journalism? We should be careful. Na ne dia kura nya yin say obi di Suleiman Ibrahim. No onu akogina akaka sensentrefo a wo Ghana no they are chicken hearted. Wo munye bia no mutimi ayi. Na sem no kan no no self indictment. Why indicting no? Wo ye sentrefo wo ye sentre ni bi. One, ensembe na ekoso a ofiri so obi anka wo soso wo nkae. Ya me kese on tiase o tiase rai se me no e konto kwan mai me say na hwem so nan wo wo ye sentwere adwuma ni bi enti kaye ye osi akon eno esa enan enum ensia ensome maka obabia nkan eno kra den kebe bi na mposa na tie kra na who made you a lord over us esa wo no dia waka ni tinche obi nka bi enti wo bom na wan indite wo mo e na wo gun sentwere enu ase. Yeah, man, say you know MPP communicators, and will be account say we should do content analysis. On one assembly free work and you're indicting, you know, we're indicting home more. And we are very apologetic. Our certain things, we're indicting, say DJ, you know, so to be quite trusty, out of arrogance, out of impudence, Jania Hantine, say Ghana, say telephone, more than a bar. And Tidiana, who you have been to me. We will start here, no. What's the West Africa Media Foundation? And to all so because radio so one can say yeah, no actually. Interestingly, there was a time Titus had traveled. I was also not around. Now you are the by name in way indicted. Radio station can so near call honum. But in person, no cramp and no has Juma. And what the right skills. Any professionalism eba ya nkobet menyedi because of free sense as someone ya can radio sinenya you are injecting sanity ya gitum na momu no o ya bad teacher because teacher boni and what trans say man kyerem ade man kyerem nsohwe no ani so no akwa exams for fail
the past 10 12 years e dey na won central adwuma mu a asesa wani anye ho dey na wo mu a ya wani je ho
menua eniema Ewomu amenije won say ensentwe djuma apratete kura no at least wo ye the fourth estate of the realm e de bania na ne miamia e woni nkaye e de bania omobu omhu dawru e de bania ensem omde tu dwan e bi ye no kre on that note manije ho de enya ne say menua one ene ensentre djuma no kura no obi wie school 3 months no akọ school aba wo ye ensentre ni Minia, okotra radio so a on kan krata da. Na obi a woni host oroku supi no akopo we drama so mpafe. Ono ne voice moderation kra woni bi. Say o program ya na uye choral hour. And so ni musical yela untimi. Hwan santwerefo ni bi say dey si ya preto to radio mi. So one say dwan dey maye biache. So enti ono kra no the listening skills any kwen offer so program na wo ye no emre ben wo ye no send and the voice osimi regulate no. And say the choice of words narration ben wo dey ka ho eni ho. They are tossed to, and then Central for Mebre, no, they are arrogating onto themselves certain rights be like they were judges. Hey, Openi, Yano, Asana make any yan, what do you mean? You are exposing your ignorance. Unya yemu bisi ya rough say na. Yabemon so uni mushe. Because on the daily basis we are learning. On the daily basis, members master nyabotrewe juma na wo ye no. Be very careful. But fortunately, those who also know us, no, they give us that respect. On that note, I also give them that respect. They are told to be on the seminar. You have a wide area. And you also apply in Central Juma. Wide only politics. And now I am MPP or NDC. Kakrabi na akọ or the saying sports. And then you to see a yamamra air to opinion no to be better apply cultural journalism when you out at it Otumfo kwa Memphis you know just a beer deeper omoko no kra no a beer few and all the ABCs of writing meaning our culture yeah ekosui how many of them let's me a journalist na agree economic and then health sector and sanitation how many people have taken it as journalists and now me know kasa see you know entrepreneurship why when I apply journalism e dia call am ya mabu no say this is how I meet my am ya juma and then tourist centers bebrebe ekwan na obetimi apply journalism e dia call no mo a ye betimi harness the potentials I suppose to Ghana meaning there are so many things say me enya politics there are so many areas. And the little I've learned and I'm still learning, I'm applying to so into my writings at my science there. And so Professor Akwasi Agyapong, chief director of Ghana Mental Health. So we forward. Yeah, watch a family book on good health for longevity. You'll be shocked. And then how many of them are reporting from there? And then I'm going MPP, NDC. And your money is annual, manage your emblem. And I'm not your fool. Send them the 1, 2, 3, 2 months, or be cried 1 month, me and send you. How? You don't necessarily, as the profession indicates, say obey your certificate. And then, Kwakuba, Komunio. But none of what the site other. Oma be a beacon of a year will be a draw inspiration from. There are so many people across the globe, they never attended any school of journalism. Yet, wherever you are and how you are practicing it, let the sense of patriotism, godliness, nyamisu and nyamisompa. Anyone when you yam and find juma. At the end of it all, no. So also be book autocracia, or Yamisho too. When you are near the idea we it's your credibility. Say our Mofabet Nasi. Not the MPP ye was a met matramano, Kwamako Achiba catching China MPP, do my idea, when yam. Say our Mofabet Nasi. The NDC ye, not yes in ya, when yam. So the bottom line is there is no better censorship than your credibility. So if you treasure your credibility, say that be say miniwa send your Becca your Mufama say he was a great journalist and he was otherwise. Let me leave you today. But I say the Santina de Bia me can say so my history a guide yaba be share ora John Dramani Mahama say e-levy say oba ade e-levy law no obe ye free ho na de opa kire say obe e-levy no e de free ho wo onti ase ene wanamontuo said the winning Omeya Manyo, said the winning Openi or Casey, said the winning ono na manyo kuno, said the Omobom homo daimono. Would you say 11 or bar, obe ye free one? Asam Cassia was in a beside your home. Na mementi asimo dias and become any crochet near sea, near nim, baby a fee, baby a air crab. Mrs. Suwana may drink home quite I mean, who said that as I'm now walking. He actually more about quite chilly, a timia passum movie said. One more I be that make I will say, Confanocha by Sabia Cancer Treatment Center, Yuguswa, Munina Mumwa, and my intimate kosher warm or sikasem sabea, on my cancer and fidi bit me the ashomono, you bit me a day ashomo. Honorable Ken and Idi anymore, or Dika, you need the cracker, and yeah, I can also to be crack, Momo number 0542869979. 0542869979. Edi eka ho Kenneth Techi Agyapong 0542869979. Ya no ahye nso ama me ne wo ADB account number nso no ye Oman FM flood victims account number. Oko ADB for ma so bia na wo ka Oman FM flood victims account number on bedrow number no anasa omo ebeyi number na ne de amount. Ni nyina mo anso betimi atro na wo de ko kakra bia de betum bia no ebe kwa akoye adwuma e wo se eye 11310 number no eno no 11310 000 0534 1001 account number no sha so na fama me Franco Trading Enterprise my phones and accessories Ghana had obo phone dia ne obi anim Franco oka
tabletop fridges, oka smart TVs, aya branding company bi organ ha hye da kofa ba no ma branding Franco na obi abebo din di achiro. Omani amani nyina ye papa prices na ya teso ebo no wo form. Your main office no betumi akọ. Mam wada braka ne rock cinema na hwe animu. Ye wo outlet ni bi nso wo mia ya ebia woni mo ba. Sese ye de nema foforo aba entifo ani chiro 0246 422338 0246 422338 na ne Franco for no so enkodi nkoba eguso registration no SIM card registration eguso time no nyanso ye na obehia wo Ghana card na edi kan owie a na o costa 404 hash no follow instructions no obehu no say ebeka se fa Ghana card number no bra you say obedru be obeka se ko o network no office ebia Vodafone na use akom office yanko fa won sa no na yentwa mfonyini edru ho no na kyese wawie ya ahye no nso na bomodin so be register card no one register ebedru brebi no ntimi mfa card no enye adwuma bio ye o network ana se umomba number no ntimi mfa nye adwuma bio for when kire ofanko barrier police station nchen abeka free pipe junction enso obetumi akọ amasama universal filling station na mia mebubo ye kọ ho akọtọ ade ensawam total filling station ana se mobile filling station no so obetumi akọ Kings Air Appliances for asem na make na say what say as a company bi aba wotọ ade ana o ma chewade enokre medi ho adanse e de amount wotọ ade na amunumu ha ya standing fan mobile phone electric iron ana so say kettle ebi keka ho a wotọ ade na amunumu ha na ya de amount na de na akọ akoto chest freezer air condition washing machine eniama hodo a de CC fie TV ahodo Samsung media ene ne keka ho ebo no wo form but ye besan so achewade e de aka ho ya no afre 0200421004 0200421004 me din e de amafa bo the next 15 minutes ye ba be hwe e-levy ene ehon komodi akoso mo be hwe e-levy no e ba no me ni aban afa ANDC omo mra hye be dwafie omo hye ase opozu ye enye we ne de di kan a omo apozu bibia efato ho a efa mobile phone so eho na wi ase bibia ni ho ye foforo enema esi no ya na esan so repeat no ho we nso omo opozu ye den say kro omo da so court a omo opozu emu no na ora John Dramani Mahama o ye former president de Ghana o hwe said o ye na o san abedi NDC anim o de atodwa se oba e11 na mutua no obeyi e de afiri ho ntimo nto aba ma no na omra meyi mfamfi ono na asem a o kan no ya famiji o
papa nia mama his excellency the former president okan akoya te se ejamienu ena ewo efie ena ejaba ko a odwene hwe ne mane ho no o ka kiro se kwaku dachi ntino mem enkofuom mebrebe jainteto jafikubo na yiro husua de ena kura no so onim ne wona nim ntino on de chinchira o so on de obeto ntenu afikubo ena ne papa ne se misu school no opo anu ana memo akro ne papa ba ko ono no sebe wan pebra na kura dachi hiana no o soro ya ba wo hye kwaku ni se o jai media o so papa wu na se menya bidi ade nko ade school memo jai asem bi o kan no in any case na we kura den ka ye bohye ensem no ba bia kura ni ade no nyame omwa ye ne Ghana fo ente ne mase o so to anu asori me ba yi live me twema no ye bohye dem pen fo se kwatre kwaso be ba ntoma tieni it's a typical case of a wretched man, a naked man promising clothes. Oh, here near or non washer boy, quattro no was catch us of a mountain. Eh, dear, Mama. Daminia, dear Tiani say, Pennyforce, Papa so Pamaso, and yen would intra. And a pennyfo cried a car say, and yet the agripe any so who just so. And yet the agripo, ne saw your sintino, and nam saying yet the agripentina or who just so no. Nana don't call akufo-addo, and nam said a tax no, and
enya dia na ni Jones ye beha amanfo ntie no ye ba afoforo no amu no ye 1% special import levy ye nya mfiri ho 17.5 VAT on selected import medicines ye nya mfiri ho 17.5 VAT on financial services ye nya mfiri ho no 5% VAT on real estate sales ye nya mfiri ho 17.5 VAT on domestic airline tickets, imported duty on the importation of spare parts, levies imposed on kaya by local authorities, extra duty on petroleum, public lighting levy from 5% to 2%, and many more. Ye free honor. Your mama, what the impo condom and family who buy tax betu, what the kaya power penny ya on was swan yaman trim tax betu honor. What the second kotokro, a ya will be on no meno cassa, you know, a be a apapem, what the ya juma. Now let me the abuama body abuno, what the betoso, none of them akufo-addo buy, no, where you need a free ho. The other one is say, I say, Ketty we say, Kakrampa o nyayeno. What is your free SHS? What is your training college allowance, then that's training allowance, no? What me the piama is our baby, Kakane nyayeno. What doom son and near them when I yes oil and now see fuel, ya yentono, Nana akufo-addo to me toy, ye dankanim. Now so be back as a Jomama bear ya. Uncle PCF online 3rd March 2017 of Swamp Minister in charge of no contribution, no job. Or say some mama and Frako Nyaswa and Kadum Sony Frio, meaning say a bar man will not best have so many 9. It is another Dum Sony Franco Becas Assembly, party chairman. Nana akufo-addo buy, or ye tax Marco to do so free when you know. Planting for food and jobs, or money a Juma. Emma contom da de Crefi Cote d'Ivoire, a true try. National identification, ya President Kufuor-Shasia, Yanom Bese, you know, and Tentem Shasia. Zongo development, ya Yanum Zongo, Ahudo, Wamu ya Juma, ya Buano, Minia, Saka cry Yayeno, ya ye tax near Koye. Ekobani sense ne, ya the tax back on a deba. Akoba se we are singing, ya dear America by Joe Biden, Drow, Esu, as a COVID no. And that's how World Health Organization report on more candifa COVID no any the devastating a year diaba minia here mama mama no ankasa tiene no masem twira no say wanu masem so na bebu awbem was say okoma a speech our 24th African Business Conference our Harvard Business School. And no on my statement, no, 23rd April 2022. Like governments all over the world, it became necessary for African governments to take action to shield their population from the effects of the pandemic. This meant, in many cases, an increase in deficit due to unbudgeted expenditures. This has devastated many African economies. This has devastated many African economies and sunk them deeper into unsustainable debt and economic downturns. The pandemic has a general deleterious effect on the economy of African nations. Sir, yare ya ba ye you know. En sunsanso ade ba wiase nyina ni titru abibrem say you know. Ama yen sikasem akọ. Yewra mama na ka sa.
Ya bibrem se bia Ghana nka bibrem.
Oh, satie ba ko sa kan. Data from the Economic Commission of Africa. That's the ICA, shows that COVID-19 created the continent's worst recession in 50 years, with real GDP shrinking by an average of 3% in 2020. Before the pandemic, poverty reduction was already a major challenge. John Dramani Mahama, 23rd April 2022, 24th African Business Conference, Harvard Business School. The communicators remember because we have the tools, we have the arsenal. The M1 said, Ramisha Binominia. Dr. Baumia asemo de beka ye na said ye ne seminar on economic you know. Obia ye photocopy and this intimidium face that. Sometimes the top bia ye blame crofo but the resources are also provided. Dia kan so ba yiro wow kasa na the facts ne ba wani bo nyam de konanim yes an etie no akwatena ne ye twa ntrogu ye so obren so a ye was information nyina State to the Nation address. Another danko akufo-addo de liba umia de. O de woni mo hwe kura no fe no a de fa ye djuma. Etbinia de America de akosie ni say. One kasa wa dia tum say COVID na de aba. NC Ukraine for so ti won baby. Krofo akoto ahye wo so. And na wiase. O say Ukraine asem de ma nka kra emfa ma ho. Wenim de ok and okọ kan che Joe Biden. Wom de wo billions of cities so mo kan wasem. Yemfa ma ho. Si yemfa ma ho no mo a yem mo side kakra. Wodi ma ni ne. Nya ho na nkọ akoton no. And then ko be da akoton. And then patrasa ya de ekua fertilizer.
and the Russia for Yantumu and Pumanim. And the wheat, a year de quay fly, dear wheat, a dear a pan, and corn and him. It wouldn't be a walker. Quite to cross amount to my chinny, didn't ye? Share, Minia,
you're not enough more person which I say, Uramahama.
And what am I seeing?
Or sign bar, just a disaster or neighbor. I
will be painting up one Jenny Babra, we need to change. The kind. And you got Nasarabidia Connie ABC News. A year 26 June 2020. Mama Nua was we lied during campaign period. And you all agree, say, Mama and Tina said that ever since Olusiano, the campaign Mugusuano. It's a man from Fanny Senna no Kayano. He has been exposed. Okay, talked us. 2007. John Dramani Mama was the ranking member, and he was the doubling as running mate. So okay. Emma Bamba being when Mama must say failure Ram Crebe taxel. But I need yet say they be Juma or the same youth employment. Mokeke against a year only about me baby. I'm casting Bombay flu. The other Mr. said people wrongly compare talk tax and VAT. VAT, the entrainment penny for no demonstrations, and you will be a friend sales tax. A year ready in history. Yeah, sales tax minia, then we are coming. And I was side we see Akoba, and I'm penning for the seminar. So, throw me an image when honey. I that's all the maintain sales tax, and now VAT no class one be bad. So, it may some young crop for the among Casa history, and this you are giving the two now, a moment to an packing cabino, and some of the VAT, that sales tax or that. Minia, 1 year for a film by 2. So okay, Vodafone. Vodafone, John Dramani Mama, when he was the Minister for Communication, and Omotoma Telecom Malaysia, 15 million. Meaning 50 million. And Umpopania no that Ghana Telecom and on your friend Ufrakodie. John Mama, shoddy deal on me, and then people bar early days, Papa, what Domeha. Early days of who some investigation. I come back your fast with Kum Papa. I come back your fast with Kumuno.
There's a few messages now into us. When did Baby and Saba die? Kofi Techi or Koforudia? Oh, Kofi, Baby and Saba, Edikaya or Kojina Home, Obende Day. And then, Ansa George or Achima Safo, Mr. Adomako Baafi is a wonderful historian and a researcher. I like his submission very well. Or that's it. Nadeku Amwabuati wa Blake Central. He says, Adomako Baafi has said it all. John Mahama is simply not the option. We know how they mishandled journalists. Anyway, regards to Chairman Divine Otu, I'll go home. Nadeku Amwa, Medasi. Say also the Odie de Abba. Yeah, you twice, you papa.
Vodafone. A fair John Dramani Mama, buy a year turn 950 million, from 50 million to 950 million. No, you give him Malaysia for interim. And this John Mama Dano, MSCJ Kasombo Bichem. Mobile, ya one now year or the vice president. Harun Edrusu and another run a year a communication minister. When the coffee were in the call a breachery, or buy an or say Moko, Moko Giska. Vodafone and Wichamono, a fair no re-engagement. Na kwate kwaso amount to match anything. So they are no up to Kenya. John Dramani Mama, NDC Manifesto 2008, page 46. What would be a man they will create employment for all those who are willing and able to do. Meaning, our 70 say. John Mama on the 18th of November 2016, Peace FM Online. Embra, Obia Odi Adjume Banman team in creative or the same graduate unemployment, in a very cheeky response, or say, I am not a magician. Can we trust this? Everything at Ephesians 5:7, he say, let not those people deceive you of empty words. And who have been found that that is John Mama we are talking about. Meaning, MB Benjamin case. And noon send NDC for an territory. We are trust from the sharing. NDC is some manifesto. A catch and some bar. One best opinion another day. A Koviasi and one to me. A fair dear your mama VIP baby orphan. A hundred and I with the cocaine coffee. Can we trust such a person? Osha NDC manifesto. And also soon Osha a year paid 68. A year national health insurance. Your mama would democote. They even walked out in 2003. As a judgment. Yeah, buy yeah, the Jumano. NDC manifesto 2008.
2008 pay 68 one mo share bus on buy a one time premium we are some buy the chichemu no de buy the capitation beto ashanti regime you wutro. Can we trust this person? Meaning I have litany of issues share a year yana any samobila wu no o share pay 34 of their manifesto the bebe shame non-partisan one man young wajuma na another danko akufo-addo kroya mo say no na nyaminam no so dia asomdue di aba enso bedu ye no na nan pe obi amode nkabo mu ba no agoglosi nipa num Oya Al-Hassan Grim, Salisu Swale, J.Y. Sule, Kamaza Nazo, Nantoma de Wegu, but Omuchano. Osha Sankor in Yameko Aminoma. Can we trust these people? Minya, so a cast my unity. Osha a year a yana, Yamin Fani say ye. Moba ya Namukasa Mechimuno. Osha de Dikain, Na Yakubu and Dani, Garishegu, 22nd March 2010. Owi. NDC time under John Dramani Mama Nana Kwaku Jumo Sekwa Hine Eya Faith November 2013 Na Dasana and Dani Nanumba traditional area Mini ahim for wu yenya de ketua Nani nyina no eka kosi se Otie nianunu mensa kan ya ose Okan 10th September 2018 www.otechfmghana.com Nunu mensa ose Mama is not truthful so ohwe nia NDC communication officer Ketu South Ghana Web Monday 11th June 2018 Mama can deceive us again Wisdom Kukubo na tienya haru na drusu no anso ebie na no kan say keep lying if you start with lies Haruna test NDC and Daily Guide Network and we Thursday 7th March 2019 finally Tienia Rollins na kasa ekafa NDC ku adom amaka ho ni bi o say www.ghanaweb.com o say our 39th June 4 revolution you am here na Medina social welfare the mama can say NDC lies too much. Can we trust these people? It's in young one was a Bible being and no catch and say, let no one deceive you with empty words. Now check a Proverbs 20:19. So say, meddle not with those with him that flattened with his lips. And found more beer. What didn't catch him and a defe.
Yeah, I say, Reverend Yeboah, good morning. He says, yeah, I'm a fabuache. Good morning. Good morning. Also, for what to say. Do you remember I told you on your platform that the e-levy was a God sent and it will come to pass? I'm glad the Supreme Court unanimously threw out the injunction. Have a blissful week. Medasi openi say one so odo de aba. And he says JDM is gradually losing it. His submissions are so peripheral and petty that most Ghanaians are no longer putting compliment on his narratives of Amidase. Remember, it was out of nothing that the recent survey relegated him to the background. Oguseku Eodamfa Ena Ode Bay. Thanks for your message. Okay, Adomako Baafi.
Papa.
Medasina
e-levy no me gusu me ye me hyase okumase wonim se me kotena wura bi nchen ayi ni bi nti ya na busa se oye mobile phone ni bi
mobile money
no na me simpa cho so bi ba no be ye 100 ye beti no o se da bi na me so okay na me share na me se ye ba kuma no ye mane na homeda no so me po asore me ko adobe wura me ko adokwai me ko ja ye wura gikum papa eyi ko nti MPP fu e bi ho me anabo abaidie na mso okay meduru kuma sia mehwe de mey nti raba akonya kana mse na abayi no yi levi no anaba ne yentwam ane de yentwam era mso mate nti me on Monday no no frame no say anabo say na say oba beti on kan mso okay na mso twen na me send me send 100 sa command me send command no na busa say insaka no sia na mso me dase na yete we say anabo ya nteme na mso say we no mienu me ma anye amfiri ho ofiri say me obi chen de ye no eye sikafo mom na o se kombio wo mo ano eye hiani mobrofo bi se wo na mo na ye twa ntro de atometri anabo magia di de ade bra ya nteme kura we de meka ho asem na mso okay ijama mo
on Monday Beshia Solomon Sasumensa God na Sarbedi akon slash Ntiabo Ajo Saberma asida eyamodi ana senior reporter before Agyapong Gifa Baku focus questioning Randy Safo Ejano asida eyobi ade amedin ade ya amfabo achi Burundi aye krado on radio adwuma die na TV a program saka no eto aso nyame adma Monday Beshia akra